I guess I'm gonna do this one laying down because my phone's about to die and it's fucking gotta be on the charger. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'll talk about gratitude. That's like the big thing today. So, sometimes I'll hit like an emotional slump, right? Where like it's just I feel lonely, anxious, you know what I mean, and upset. Just a flood of negative emotions, not all at once, but sometimes actually. But just negative emotions, right? And usually what that boils down to is just a simple lack of gratitude, right? Because I mean, there's a lot of shit to be grateful for. I can almost always find something to be grateful for. And I could almost find something to be grateful for at any time in my life. In fact, I could find something to be grateful for at any time in my life. It's like a lot of times people get caught up in like, my job sucks, right? Well, my fucking job sucks, for sure. I don't make very much. I fucking work 60 hours a week, and it's like, but the people I work with are dope. And I get a sense of accomplishment every day, and like the opportunities that I get from working in the field that I do are gonna help me later in life, right? So like, if I can just recognize those things, then I have something to be grateful for, rather than like, I'm out in the sun, it's 100 degrees, and I'm on a roof, and life sucks. Nah, there's way more to look at than that, right? And you can see that in relationships and whatnot too. Like, I mean, I've had some pretty interesting relationships, I'll say, like, right, where like most people would have been like, that was fucking terrible, right? But it's like, I mean, there was times where it was great, and the things that I got out of those relationships, like just the lessons I've learned, and like the things that I carry into the different relationships in my life. And I'm not just talking about like romantic relationships, I'm talking about family, friendships, and romantic relationships. Just any relationship you have in life, whether it be with a spouse, employer, or anything, right? There's lessons to be learned in all of those negative relationships, right? And you can always find something to be grateful for. Like, things didn't work out with this person. Well, that's just an opportunity for things to work out with the next person, right? So it's all about, like, again, perspective and how you look at things. And there's always a negative perspective and a positive perspective, right? So if you can flip that negative to a positive, or find some good in a situation, it's always going to make your life easier. Everything's going to feel better. You're not going to feel run down and drag and like things are terrible, right? And so I got that duplex today, so I'm super grateful about that, right? It's a little surreal, like it hasn't really set in, I don't think, but that's super cool, right? And everybody's like, wow, that's amazing, like, and it sucked, just the whole process of getting it, right? My realtor was trash. He cost me like $6,000 because I lost out on the first place, and multiple months, right? Because I was about a week away from closing on this first quadplex I was trying to get. And then, I mean, everything fell apart. I lost all the money for the earnest money, the appraisal and everything, right? All because of a mishap with the loan officer. It's just a big thing, right? I'm not going to go into details about it. And there was just a bunch of just miscommunications and mishaps, right? And things were miserable at times, right? I got to the point a few times where I was like, is this even worth it? Is it going to happen? Are things going to work out, right? And you just got to stay positive and realize that, like, there's light at the end of the tunnel and things are going to work out. And I mean, when you have that much money in the game, like, I have no choice but to make things work, right? And I live in that extreme a lot of the time where, like, I feel like I have no choice but to do something, right? And that can be super beneficial, right? Because then I don't have the option to give up. Like, quitting is out of the question. And I like to apply that to pretty much any major opportunity in my life. I don't do that with everything, but like, as long as I can, in any situation, whether it be a relationship, an investment, like a job, anything like that, right? If I give it my all and I put my best effort into it, then even if it fucking falls apart and everything fails, right, which happens, I've been there many a times, like, I don't have to blame myself for any of that. I can be like, well, I did my best and I tried and things just didn't work out, but I don't have anything to regret, right? And that's really what it boils down to. I don't know. So gratitude, perspective, keeping things cool. Just have a good day, everyone.